the 붕어빵. These 아저씨's. 안녕하세요. It is the middle of the winter here in Korea, which means that now is the perfect time to enjoy piping hot Korean street food. So in today's video, I'm gonna be eating only Korean street food from the morning and all the way until tonight. So guys, let's just get this delicious video started, shall we? We cannot get this day started without some money honey. Most of the street food places take cash only or Korean bank transfer. So guys, I wanted to have a little bit of a challenging twist for today. So in the morning, I looked up the price of one decent street food meal in Denmark, where I'm from, to see the price for one meal, and then I'm gonna just only spend that amount of money for the entire day today to see how long that's gonna last. So I took out 35,000원 for that. But yeah, I just thought this was like a really fun challenge. So I am ready to go now. The first location of the day is going to be Seoul 중앙시장, also known as Seoul Central Market. Here we are on a mission to find some breakfast. So I've come to the market. I think it's called Seoul Central Market, and I've been here once before, but that was really quick. So today's actually my first time exploring this market. It seems to me like this market is one of the more traditional ones in Seoul. I never really see many foreigners here, more, like compared to Gwangjang or Market. I think this market is the kind of market where you go to buy ingredients rather than cooked food, even though they do have really delicious foods here that I'm definitely gonna explore in a minute. But I just first wanted to walk up and down the whole market to see everything. Yeah, I think one of the most famous things at this market is specifically the hotteok, the hotteok. So I know it's a bit of a sweet treat for breakfast, but I still don't mind because it just looks so warm and comforting right now. 호떡 하나 주세요. 혹시 여기 앉아도 돼요? 감사합니다.
여기 한국이 얼마나 됐어요?
지금 3년 동안
한국 많이 됐어요.
온라인에서 이 호떡집 봤어요.
봤어?
네, 그 친구 추천했어요.
감사합니다.
If you have a sweet tooth like me, this hotteok is the best thing to start your day with. It's definitely a little bit of a naughty treat, but it's so worth it. If I had a coffee right now, my life would be complete. I also really like how this hotteok is flat compared to other hotteok, because the inside filling doesn't like flow out and burn your lips. This just stays in place and it's just so good. And she's really busy. That was so good. And I had time to activate my hot pack, so now we are ready for this long day of eating street food. Another point of this video is I want to get in as many steps as possible. I'm only going to be walking around for the entire day. I don't know, I had this idea that the amount of steps I've walked will roughly be the same as the amount of money I will have spent when the day is over. So let's see if this theory is correct. I like this place because they have spicy flavor, and I love spicy omuk. So just having one cup of really warm soup is definitely enough to like warm you up for a few hours. So omuk is definitely the way to go when you're visiting Korea in the winter. There is the Dongdaemun. There is Dongdaemun. Even though I've been in Korea for a while now, the whole omuk concept still shocks me. Because locals usually just take the stick with the fish cake out of the soup to serve themselves, right? And then you pay based on the amount of sticks you have. I've been thinking about what it is I find so fascinating about it, and honestly I still don't know. Maybe it's the mutual respect people have for each other to not steal and to treat the food with respect. If you know, can you please tell me how this omuk self-serving concept happened in the first place? The funny thing is, as a foreigner, I've never yet dared to take my own omuk, even though I am familiar with the concept. I guess I'm afraid that the vendors would find me a little bit intrusive. So I just checked my steps and they're already at 8,500 because I started today from Shindang to Dongmyo to Dongdaemun, and now I'm walking along the Seoul city wall to go to Naksangwon. From there we can go down through that park and to Hyehwa, which is the perfect area to find some protein because I need protein. They have these really big chunky chicken skewers with pa and chicken. The reason why I really love and recommend these chicken skewers is because of the high amount of protein and somewhat minimal processing. So whether you're traveling or just passing by after work, this really is a good snack to get some good nutrients that will fill you up while being super delicious. Specifically in Hyehwa, I find that the chicken skewers tend to be bigger, so I don't think 5,000 won is too bad. Also, the lady working there was super kind and nice, making it worth a visit. So if you also live in Seoul or maybe you're just visiting, I really recommend to visit Naksan because it's such a cute area with lots of good views. Here is the Hanok House and then Namsan Tower in the back. You can also see Lotte Tower all the way in the back out there. You can also see the beginning of Bukhansan in the back. Guys, I know this is not street food, but I just have to include this lovely interaction with this gentleman I happened to pass by. He was a total geography master and proudly showed me his collection of flags and maps he have made.
찍어도 돼요.
감사합니다.
여기 덴마크 있어요.
와, 여기.
네, 그래. 덴마크 나 좋아해요.
아, 그래요?
네.
왜요?
덴마크 좋은 나라죠.
아, 감사합니다.
네. 한국말 잘하시네요.
아, 감사합니다.
덴마크도 축구 잘하죠. 사커.
아, 잘 몰라요, 사실.
아,
축구 플레이어 초기성 아세요?
알지요?
지금 덴마크에서 살고 있어요.
그래요?
네.
제가 다 만들었어요.
사장님
제가
만들었어요?
저자예요. 예.
와,
다 제가 만든 거예요.
와,
여기 유럽,
네.
아프리카,
아.
남북 아메리카, 아시아. 그다음에 오세아니아. 우리나라 1950년 전쟁이 났잖아요. 덴마크에서 전투병을 보내지 않고 의료 지원단을 보냈어요. 병원. 예뻐요. 또 오세요. 예. 선전해 주세요.
Of course, this is not street food, but I had to buy this. 예. 혹시 황만두 하나만 돼요? 아, 얼마예요? 하나? 네. 김치 왕만두 하나 주세요. I'm having my whole mic out here in the middle of the street and it's so awkward. People are staring like crazy, but anyway. Yeah, one 왕만두 was 1,500won. Obviously, it's a better deal if you buy the whole box of like, if you buy 4, it's like 4,000won. So obviously that's better, but for now, I just needed one, so this is perfect. This lovely owner, he speaks English so well. If you're traveling, maybe that's more comfortable for you to go here. Maybe I will pass through the Gwangjang Market just to get some warmth because it is also getting really, really cold. The opening to the Gwangjang Market is right over there, but the mandu place where you can buy just one wangmandu is right behind that bus. When I visited the Gwangjang Market for the first time 4 years ago, it looked very different from now. Of course, many of the same vendors are thankfully still there, but a lot of new initiatives has opened up. I'm not sure what I think of having a modern beauty store right in between the hardworking vendors who have been in the sijang business for years. Do you think it takes away from the beauty of the traditional Korean markets? However, another concept I noticed are these young men running this oyster shop. Of course, oysters are not a new thing to Korean markets, but the way of serving them with Tabasco and wines is definitely something I did not expect to see at the Sijang. Whether this genre of oysters belong at the Gwangjang Market, I'll let you guys decide. Honestly, they all seemed really passionate and had a well thought out concept, so for me this discovering left a good impression. The mountains in the back looks so pretty. It is currently 8:30 and it has gotten progressively colder. So my nose is gonna get progressively more red from now. As a beginning, that is just the life. But let's go get some really freezing dinner. I want to take you to my favorite pocha, which I don't know if that's weird to do alone, but we're gonna do it alone today. 안녕하세요. 사장님, 오늘 혼자 괜찮아요? 계란말이 하나랑 카스 하나 주세요.
네, 이거 치워드릴게요.
감사합니다. I don't know if you can hear me because of the music and the traffic, but the reason why I want to recommend this place is because even though this is the pocha and this is on the street, the owners of this place, they put in such a lot of effort to make it like feel like you're indoors, and they even knitted small covers for the plastic chairs. And when they serve you beer, they give you like they serve it with tissue, and they give you cucumbers as a side menu, and these small chicken pops. So the overall service here compared to other pujas I've ever been to is just so top, and it's just such a good vibe, and it's warm in here, it's comfortable, they've put up cute lights, and the food tastes really good. So I think you will see why this place is worth visiting if this is gonna be your first or forever pucha experience. I just ordered a simple keranmari and then a beer, even though I don't really drink beer, but you know, this is a pucha, so you should get a drink, right? So this is not sponsored or anything. Maybe I should put this away.
덴마크 사람은 다 예뻐요, 그렇게?
아니에요.
아니에요?
우리 엄마만 예뻐요. 아, 엄마. Cucumber and gochujang, keranmari, chicken pops, a beer, and a whole bottle of water with a cup. I have no idea if the music in here is gonna copyright this video, but I hope not. Anyway. I think you can see that I appreciate street food with a good amount of protein, because this is a lot of eggs. And I think she also added some buchu, I think that's called chives in English, and some shrimp. So this is a really tasty omelette basically with ketchup. So it's a little bit like, for me, like American breakfast style, but it does perfectly as street food with the beer. So I've been here before, so I knew the portion was gonna be really big, so that's why I didn't got any other sides, because I'm not gonna be able to eat all that, and that would just be a shame to waste it. But period. But I think after this that I will go for some dessert. Hopefully we can find some 붕어빵 or something to kind of end the night. This is a great dinner, and I love that they even give you a little refreshing serving of cucumbers. 사실 한 번만 여기 갔어요.
아, 예.
근데 아니요. 여기만 있어요.
혼자 이렇게 막 어떻게 해요?
몰라.
대단하세요.
그냥 해야 돼요. 재밌어요.
재밌어요.
네. Guys, I'm gonna put my sticker on this board, so if you visit this place in the near future, please show me in the DMs or write something fun on my sticker. This pocha street is right next to Jongno Samga station, and here I'm showing you the exact pocha I went to. 계산할게요. 2만 원 맞아요? 감사합니다. These ajishis, they saw that I was like filming the guy making these breads, and I think they thought that I really wanted to taste this so badly, but I was just making YouTube. Anyway, they gave me one, and that is so sweet. I'm not crying, I'm just really cold. Anyway. There's some protests going on. Is there ever a day in Seoul without a protest? I don't think so. Anyway, guys, let's get the last snack of today. 잘 좋아요. 감사합니다. 맛있어요?
맞아요.
드세요.
Thank you so much. 덴마크보다 추워요, 한국이? 지금
한국 진짜 좋아요.
오늘 추워졌어요.
네.
진짜 추워. 이거 안녕하세요.
안녕히 계세요.
엄청 많으세요.
반가웠어요. I got the 붕어빵. This is actually my first time trying the one with custard, but he gave me two with pat and one with custard. But moving forward, I'm gonna be eating only pat 붕어빵. Okay guys, after buying 붕어빵 today, I have exactly 1,000원 left, which means that the budget was completely fine. So that means I've spent 34,000원 for this whole day. That also means that one meal of street food in Copenhagen lasted me a whole day of street food in Korea, in Seoul. So that's pretty interesting. Also, it is reaching -12. I can't feel my nose, I can't feel my face. This has been so fun and so delicious. So I really appreciate you watching, and I hope you got some inspiration either for your daily life here in Korea or for your trip to Korea. Guys, please tell me in the comment sections your favorite Korean street food, or tell me if there's any street food in Korea I need to try. I will see you in the comment sections or in my next video. Bye bye!